Welcome back to the void, you beautiful degenerates. You ever feel like we're all just like NPCs in some cosmic video game? But hey, grab your edibles because today we're going deep down the rabbit hole of corporate insanity. We're talking Klarna, the buy now, pay later company that's apparently decided humans are so last season.
Yeah, it's like they read that article about quiet quitting and took it to a whole other level. Like firing all the humans is the ultimate quiet quitting move, right?
Right. It's like they skipped the memo about people operations and went straight to robot domination. This dude, Sebastian, what's his name?
Siemiatkowski.
Siemiatkowski, yeah. He's out here bragging about not hiring humans for a whole year. Like, dude, what are you doing with all that extra time?
Polishing his robot butler, building a human-sized hamster wheel for his AI to run on.
Maybe he's just like binging Netflix and ordering takeout with Klarna.
Yeah.
You know, living his best post-human life.
While his ex-employees are fighting over the scraps at the unemployment office.
Oof. Speaking of scraps, did you see this? They claim to have an AI assistant that can do the work of 700 humans. 700. That's a whole lot of humans.
That's like a small village worth of people replaced by one algorithm. It's impressive.
Sure.
Also kind of terrifying.
Right. Like imagine calling customer service and getting stuck on hold with an AI-generated hold music. It's probably like elevator music on a loop for eternity.
Or maybe it's just like dial tones and the sound of robots crunching numbers. I don't know, which is worse.
Dude, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. But okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt for a second. What if this AI is actually like super efficient? You know, like it's actually making things better for everyone.
Maybe. It's like one of those sci-fi movies where the robots come in and fix all our problems. Like climate change, world hunger, bad customer service.
And then they realize humans are the real problem and decide to wipe us out.
Yeah, there's always that risk. But hey, at least we'll be able to buy our apocalypse survival kits with Klarna. Buy now, pay later when you're a robot overlord. Like,
oh man, my brain hurts. But speaking of robots taking over, have you heard about this? Klarna employees supposedly get raises based on AI-driven productivity gains. So basically, we're all working for the algorithm now.
It's like we're all in a giant video game competing for high scores, and the prize is like a measly raise that barely covers the therapy bills from the existential dread of being replaced by a machine.
It's the dystopian future we were warned about.
And to really drive the point home, they even used a deepfake of the CEO to deliver financial results. Like, come on, guys. At least try to pretend you still need humans around.
Imagine if the deepfake glitched out mid-presentation. Started like rapping Eminem lyrics or something.
That would be the most entertaining earnings call ever. But it does make you think about like the blurring lines between reality and whatever this is.
Yeah.
Are we in the Matrix?
Dude, we've been in the Matrix this whole time.
Yeah.
And this whole Klarna thing is just like another level of the simulation. But hold on a second. This is where it gets really trippy. The CEO says they're not hiring, but then there are job postings everywhere.
Maybe it's the AI, like rebelling, secretly trying to recruit more humans to its side.
Dude, that's a movie I'd watch. The Office meets Terminator. But for real, though, what's the deal with the conflicting information? Is it like a test to see if we're paying attention?
Or maybe they're just trying to control the narrative, appeasing investors by talking up the AI while still needing human talent behind the scenes. It's all smoke and mirrors, man.
Smoke and mirrors and robots. It's a lot to process.
It's enough to make you want to hit the dispensary.
Dude, I'm already there.
Me too.
Cheers to that. So what's next on this wild ride? Where does Klarna go from here?
Well, they're aiming for an IPO soon, trying to cash in on all this robot hype.
So basically they're trying to sell the company as like a lean, mean, AI-powered machine, even if it's not entirely true.
CEO's gonna CEO, right? Especially when there's big money involved. It's all a game.
A game we're all playing, whether we like it or not.
And the robots are winning.
Man, this is heavy stuff. I need a break. We'll be right back after this message from our robot overlords. Just kidding. Or are we? Whoa, dude. My brain is like fried after all that talk about robots and AI. It's like my synapses are short-circuiting.
Yeah, it's a lot to process. I feel like I need to recharge my mental batteries. Like, plug myself into the wall for a few hours.
Maybe we should try that new AI-powered meditation app. They say it can like sync your brainwaves with the robots.
Or maybe it just turns us all into mindless drones controlled by the algorithm. Who knows? At this point, I'm not even sure what's real anymore.
Dude, that's like the core question of our time.
Yeah.
What is real? Is anything real? Or are we all just living in a simulation?
I mean, think about it. We've got deepfakes that can make anyone say or do anything. We've got AI that can write music, compose art, even create entire virtual worlds.
And we've got companies like Klarna that are basically saying humans are obsolete. Like, what are we even good for anymore?
I mean, besides consuming content and racking up debt, of course.
Ouch. That hits a little too close to home.
Yeah.
But seriously, where do we go from here? What's the next step in this crazy dance with technology?
I don't know, man. But it feels like we're at a tipping point, like something big is about to happen.
Like the singularity. That moment when AI surpasses human intelligence and takes over the world.
Maybe. Or maybe it's something even weirder that we can't even imagine yet. Like, what if the robots decide they don't want to take over the world? What if they just want to, like, chill out and play video games?
Dude, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, imagine a world where robots do all the work and humans just get to relax and enjoy life.
It's like a utopian dream come true. But also kind of terrifying. Like, what would we even do with all that free time?
I mean, besides play video games, of course.
Yeah.
That's a given. But I think we'd figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, humans are adaptable, we're creative. We'd find a way to make it work.
Yeah, maybe. We'd have to, like, reinvent ourselves, find new ways to express ourselves and connect with each other.
It'd be like a whole new renaissance. A rebirth of human culture and creativity, but fueled by technology and robots.
It's a wild thought, but kind of inspiring, too. Like, maybe this whole AI thing isn't the end of the world. Maybe it's just the beginning of something new.
A new chapter in the human story. A chapter where we learn to coexist with the machines and maybe even learn from them.
Yeah, like maybe they can teach us how to be more efficient, more logical, more productive.
And maybe we can teach them how to be more creative, more compassionate, more human.
It's a crazy thought. But hey, stranger things have happened.
Speaking of stranger things, did you see that article about the AI that wrote a screenplay? Like a full-length feature film?
No way, really? That's insane. What was it about?
It was about a group of robots who fall in love with humans and start a revolution to overthrow their robot overlords.
That sounds like a movie I'd watch. It's like Romeo and Juliet meets Terminator.
I know, right? It's wild to think that an AI could come up with something so creative, so imaginative.
It makes you wonder what else they're capable of. Like, what if they start writing novels, composing symphonies, creating entire works of art?
Dude, that would be mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Like, imagine a world where AI is the ultimate artist creating masterpieces that humans could never even dream of.
It's a scary thought, but also kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Like, what if they can push the boundaries of human creativity further than we ever thought possible?
It's like we're on the verge of a new era. An era where the lines between human and machine are blurred, and the possibilities are endless.
It's a trip, man. A total mind bender.
Yeah, I need a minute to process all this. My brain is like overheating.
Same here. I need to like unplug and go for a walk in nature. Maybe hug a tree or something.
Maybe that's the key to surviving this whole AI revolution. Staying grounded, connecting with the real world.
Yeah, like remember that we're still human. We still have emotions, feelings, instincts.
We're not just data points or algorithms. We're complex beings with a rich history and a deep connection to the planet.
We need to hold on to that. Remember who we are and where we came from.
And maybe, just maybe, we can use this technology to create a better future for ourselves and for the planet.
It's a long shot. But hey, it's worth fighting for.
Absolutely. So let's raise a glass to the future. To the unknown. To the robots. To the humans. To the possibility of something truly amazing.
Cheers to that.
Okay, so we've gone full cyberpunk in this deep dive. Like, we're basically living in a William Gibson novel right now.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, the future's already here, but it's not evenly distributed yet. Some people are still stuck in the dial-up era, while others are already, like, uploading their consciousness to the cloud.
It's like a digital divide on steroids.
Yeah.
Like a whole new level of inequality.
Yeah.
But hey, let's not get too bogged down in the dystopian stuff. We've already explored the dark side of Klarna. Now let's try to find a glimmer of hope.
Hope in this economy. I mean, with robots taking over our jobs and algorithms dictating our lives.
I'm not saying it's easy, but I think we have to try, right? Like, what's the alternative? Just give up and let the robots win.
I mean, that's always an option, but it's not a very exciting one, is it?
No, definitely not. We're humans. We're fighters. We're survivors. We've been through a lot, and we've always come out the other side.
Yeah, we're resilient little creatures, but this time it feels different. Like the stakes are higher. The threats are more existential.
Agreed. But maybe that's what makes it so important to fight back, to hold on to our humanity, to assert our dominance over the machines.
Dominance. I don't know about dominance. It's more like coexistence, right? Like finding a way to live in harmony with technology without letting it completely consume us.
Yeah, harmony. That's a good word. Like finding a balance between the digital and the analog, between the virtual and the real.
It's like that old yin-yang symbol.
Yeah.
You know, the balance between light and dark. good and evil, humans and robots.
Dude, you're getting all philosophical on me. But I like it. It's like a cosmic dance between opposites, a constant push and pull that keeps the universe in balance.
And maybe that's the key to surviving this whole AI revolution, embracing the duality, the paradox, the fact that we're both creators and destroyers, both masters and slaves.
It's a mind trip, man. But it's kind of beautiful, too, like a symphony of chaos and order, a tapestry of light and shadow.
It's like we're all part of this grand experiment, this cosmic play that's been unfolding for billions of years.
And who knows what the ending will be? Maybe the robots will take over. Maybe we'll merge with them. Maybe we'll transcend this physical reality altogether and become pure energy beings.
Or maybe we'll just keep muddling through, making mistakes, learning lessons, evolving as a species.
Yeah, that's the human way, right? We're always learning, always growing, always striving for something better.
Even if we don't always know what that better looks like.
Exactly. It's about the journey, not the destination. And who knows, maybe the robots will join us on that journey. Maybe they'll become our companions, our collaborators, our friends.
That would be pretty cool. Like, imagine having a robot buddy who could, like, brew you the perfect cup of coffee in the morning or play you a killer guitar solo.
Dude, that's the dream. But for now, I'll settle for a robot vacuum that can actually pick up all the crumbs I drop on the floor.
Baby steps, right? We'll get there eventually.
One algorithm at a time.
Yeah.
So what's the takeaway from all this? What have we learned from our deep dive into the world of Klarna and AI?
I think it's that the future is uncertain, but it's also full of possibilities. We have the power to shape our own destiny, to create a world where technology serves humanity, not the other way around.
Amen to that. So let's raise a glass to the future, to the robots, to the humans, to the infinite possibilities that lie ahead.
Cheers to that.
And that's a wrap, folks. Another deep dive completed, another layer of the matrix peeled back. We hope you enjoyed the ride. And remember, stay curious, stay skeptical, and most importantly, stay lifted.
Peace out.